37/38/ last ever pregnancy update. So if you don't know, I am being induced tomorrow, and if you missed that video about why I'm being induced, I will link that down below. But generally, Bubby is a little bit on the small side. I have had spotting throughout this pregnancy, and I just think, you know, we're all on board with the fact, let's get him out while he is still happy and healthy and active, instead of waiting and something could go wrong. So tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning, I go into hospital, and hopefully my body plays ball and we have a baby. Whether it's tomorrow or the next day, I'm not leaving hospital with a baby. Whether it's a vaginal birth or cesarean, he's coming out. He's coming. We are done with this pregnancy. And it's so funny to think, like, he is already 4/5 engaged, which is really, really good for a second baby, and no, a third baby, sorry. I have had no sleep. Just, I'm going to put it out there, zilch sleep. So this video, yeah. He is 4/5 engaged. He can't go down much more than he already is. And I'm really lucky that he has done that, because generally, after your first baby, babies don't tend to do that until during birth. So he is already very much engaged, which means he is already very much causing me issues. I have just got so much pressure down there. My pelvis feels like it's about to snap. I'm not getting any sleep. There's no comfortable position. When he stretches, he's up in my ribs, but then he's also pushing down there, and it's just, so I am really ready to have him out, and it's so weird to think, being 38 weeks, that I actually should have 2+ weeks still to go. And I'm like, how do we do it? Like, how did I carry both my babies till 41 weeks? Yeah, here I am at 38 weeks. I'm like, yeah, done, get him out. So I am totally at peace and happy about how this is going, and that tomorrow we're scheduled for an induction. I couldn't be happier with how it's gone, and hopefully he is here safe and quickly in the next kind of like 24-48 hours. So what's been happening in the last few weeks though, not a lot. We've kind of just been chugging along, getting the house ready, getting ourselves ready. Like, we're still thinking about names. He is not named yet. There is no name. So we've been doing that. And then kind of making plans for the children, and Jono's been making his work plans, and I've kind of been talking to friends and family about just help. And yeah, we've just been chugging along and getting ready for this. Everything is planned, and again, that is in the link below. In my 36, I think it was 36 week update, you'll find everything about the birth plan, what's happening with the kids, everything like that in that link. I won't go through it all again, so please go and check that out. But yes, everything is done and planned. So the last few weeks have just been about getting ready. And especially the last few days, I've just been on a huge cleaning spree. The house is so disinfected. It's like everything's been wiped down, sprayed. The house has continually been vacuumed. And yeah, it's nice and clean, and I really hope I come home from hospital and it's still in this state. The people that are staying at my place while I'm in hospital will get told that I am to come home and the house should look like this. So the other things that have been happening, like I said, there hasn't been too much, but I have seen the midwife a few times, and appointments have been going well. Bubby is continuing to thrive in there as far as we know, but there has been 2 unscheduled hospital visits in the last week and a half, and that is because I developed something that is called cholestasis, I think it's called, and it's a bit, I think you can have it without being pregnant, but pregnancy can bring it on. It's quite rare, and it's something to do with the liver and the enzymes, and the bile ducts, I think, get blocked and cause enzymes to build up in your body. I'm not too sure about it. I haven't really read up too much about it because I do have a very minor case of it, so I haven't really been too stressed about it. But it caused me to get very itchy hands. My hands were just so itchy, and I told her about it, and I said to her, you know, night times are worse. I'm losing sleep over just itching, like my whole body was itching. And so she sent me up to the hospital to get tested for that, which was just a blood test. And it turns out, yeah, I do have it, but on the very minimal side of it. So usually they would induce with that, but because it was very minimal, I was fine to wait like another week until our scheduled inducement. So I've just been putting up with that, really, just itchy. And then hopefully once Bubby comes, it'll settle back down. It's something they'll have to be tested again for after birth, just to make sure it was only for pregnancy. While I was up there, however, they did ask me about fetal movements, and although he has been active, I did make a comment that I feel like they're getting far and few between. So I feel like he's going longer periods of time before he starts moving again. So ever since I made that comment, they have been watching his movements, and I've had 2 visits up there just to be put on the monitor to watch him, to make sure he was happy, which he has been happy. And so yeah, tomorrow everything's been good to wait for tomorrow. So yes, we've had a few little just really monitoring, which I'm really pleased about. I'm really pleased that the doctors and the midwife have been super careful with me and my baby, and have had things checked out. So I'm so pleased that we have got this far. When we weren't even meant to have a baby, and then at 18 weeks we found out that I'd had a bit of a my membranes had kind of separated a little bit, which meant I could give birth at any time. We got through that, and then I've just been spotting the whole time, and it's just been a really scary and painful pregnancy. But here we are at 38 weeks. He's going to be here soon, and I can't believe we're here as well. When you first fall pregnant, you're like, I can't imagine that I'm ever going to get there. Like, this is the slowest pregnancy. And then you get here, and even now I'm sitting here going, I can't believe that he's going to be here, and you know, when is he going to be here? But he will be here soon, and then it'll be done. We'll have him. So at the beginning of the video, I did say that I'm at peace with the whole induction thing, which I am. However, I have major guilt about Bentley. I feel that Jaden is so excited. Jaden understands. Jaden knows what's happening. And he's been counting down, and he just understands everything that's about to happen, and why he needs to go stay elsewhere for the night and all that kind of stuff. Bentley, I think, understands to a point. We've done a lot of talking. He knows the baby is coming here. He knows he is going to his Nana's house tonight, so Mummy can go to the doctor and get the baby out. I've told him that as soon as the baby's out, he gets to come home. But tonight, I'm dropping him off at his Nana's, and I am really dreading leaving. I feel like he's the baby, and I feel really bad about leaving. Once I leave him, that'll be the last time I see him before the baby comes and before things do change. And last night I had him sleep with us. I didn't get much sleep overnight just because of being uncomfortable. And I just hugged him. I was awake from 3 o'clock this morning just hugging him. I was like, this is the last time before a baby is crying all night and kind of kicking him out of our bed and all that kind of stuff. It's the last time I can just cuddle up with him. And it's not the last time, but you know what I mean. And I just have a real guilt about it. And I know that's normal. I know I'm probably not the only one. And I know it's probably a silly feeling to have. And I'm sure he is going to love this baby, and it's going to be really exciting for him, but I can't help but feel so guilty about it. So tonight I'll definitely be going shopping to buy him and Jaden presents from the baby, because I just feel like, or even just from me, like I feel like I need to spoil them. I feel like they need to know that things, you know, are changing, but I still love them. I can't help it. I just want them to know that I love them. And yeah, I feel really guilty. It's really weird. When I had Jaden, I didn't really have those feelings, and I think Jaden was a little bit older. He communicated a lot more with us than Bentley does now, and we knew that he was excited for Bentley's arrival, and he understood and all that type of stuff. Whereas with Bentley, because his communication is a little bit behind, I kind of feel like I'm not getting from him what I want. I can't be 100% sure that he's okay with this. So I'm really fighting these feelings at the moment, and I have just been super emotional altogether about it all. The last few days I've just cried. I don't know if it's the guilt, if it's I'm scared. I am scared. Labour isn't nice to go through, especially when it's a planned labour. And I am excited to go through it. I've always said that I want to experience labour again because Bentley's labour was a positive experience. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. And because I'm putting myself in that position, I know when it's going to happen. And being an induction, there's a lot more to it. There's more needles and things like that. So I am scared, and I just hope it goes well, and I'm scared of pushing him out. It's not the contractions, it's not the labour, it's that last bit. I'm just like, it's going to hurt, it's going to be hard. Yeah, I've been really emotional about all of it. And I do remember how hard it is afterwards as well. I remember that I have trouble feeding. I remember that it's no sleep, and just things like having a shower can be uncomfortable in the early days and all that kind of stuff. I'm just a mess. I knew it was coming, but I just, yeah, now that I sit here and think about it, I have been crying over it. I'm scared, but I'm also very excited to meet him. We've been talking a lot about what he's going to look like. Who's he going to look like? Is he going to look like Bentley or a whole different look? What is his name? We always say, like, this time next week he'll have a name. We don't know it yet, but we will have a name. How big is he going to be? Are they right? Is he small? Or is he going to surprise us and actually be a well-sized baby? So I am really excited to meet him. I'm excited to show him off. I'm really excited for that moment that I do get to hold him, and that visitors come in and I get to say, this is our little miracle. And so I'm excited for all those positive parts of having a baby and all those fun bits. And I'm just going to keep reminding myself of what's to come, because labour is only one day. It won't last long. In a few weeks time everything will calm down and we'll be here enjoying our family of 5, and I just can't believe that it's finally here. So one more, so a few little notes for those just wondering about things like, are we filming the birth? I did put this on my Facebook page, which go and follow my Facebook page. I will be updating that quite regularly from now on. I'll put the link in the description below. Go and follow that. But will I be filming the birth? There's no promise. I would love to film the birth for my sake, to show you guys and things like that. It really does depend who is at the birth. Obviously my husband is coming and my sisters plan to be there. However, we don't know when this baby will be born, and if he is born overnight, my sisters probably won't be there. So I don't want to stress myself and my husband out about filming things and capturing things when we're just wanting to concentrate on the labour. So my sister has that job of taking photos and filming. If she's there, then yes, it may get filmed. I am kind of predicting there'll be more maybe photos. So I'm really hoping that she can get so many photos. I have told her, just hold the camera, click away, get as many photos as you can, and then of course I will show you guys. I'll make up a birth video just made up of all the photos, and hopefully there will be some little snippets of the labour. If she films it, that'd be awesome, but I'm not going to put that pressure on her as well. I would rather photos, to be honest. So yes, I'm not sure what kind of documentation there will be. Hopefully there will be some sort of documentation to show you guys and for myself, but there's no promises about a birth vlog or anything like that. Of course there will be my story, my birth story, but as for the footage of the birth, I'm not sure at this point. If you want to know when the baby's born, please go and like my Facebook page. I am pretty big with social media, and you will know within, within a couple of hours if our baby's been born. That's where we'll announce his name and everything about him. I won't be holding anything secret. You guys will know. I won't be waiting to do a video or anything like that, because I don't think many videos will be put up in the next, I'm going to give myself a month. Hopefully I will get some videos up in that time, but there won't be much, I would say, just while we settle. So if you do want to know like the birth announcement and see photos of him and all that kind of stuff, please go like that page, and you guys will definitely know within a few hours of his birth through that page. I want to thank all those that have been here on this journey over the last 9 months and prior to that. I have been on YouTube for a year now, and I've gone from 0 to nearly 200 subscribers. To me, that's a huge deal. That's a lot of people that are interested, and I just want to thank you guys for all your encouraging words, all your messages. I try to comment back to most people when you guys comment. I do try to get back to you, and it means a lot that so many people have taken an interest and have followed us along with this journey, and please keep doing so. There's going to be a lot more. Just because the pregnancy's done doesn't mean I'm done with YouTube. I plan to keep going. Lots of updates on baby, lots of family stuff and all that kind of stuff. So please, if you haven't already, go and subscribe to my channel. I'll put links down below to other videos while we're on YouTube. My pregnancy journey, I'll put that all below, and yeah, make sure you go push subscribe and continue to follow our journey. The next video you guys will see will have a little bitty baby in it. I can't wait for you guys to all meet him. I can't wait to show him off to you guys. Alright, this is it. You guys should see this video today. I go in tomorrow 7 AM, but I'm hopefully going to get this edited and up for you guys tonight before all mayhem lets loose. Alright guys, bye.